All right, hello again. We're off to week 1. Even though it's week 1 and it's the first few days of the class, we've got to get right started. So we're here in Moodle again. If you scroll down past all of the course information and all of that stuff, you'll see the weeks. You have to click on the dates to get into the actual page. So please click on those dates, and then you'll see all of the stuff for this week. So all of the weeks are set up pretty much the same. There will be kind of a hello blurb telling you what's going on. There's a general summary of what's going on every week. There's a goal. There's a list of readings and resources. There's a list of activities and assignments. And then down below that, you'll see the actual links to the readings and resources and the activities and the assignments. So that's how each week is broken up. You should make sure you familiarize yourself with kind of the summary stuff before jumping into the resources and stuff. One thing I wanted to mention before we get too much farther is that all of these readings and resources, this is like coming to class. So if you were to come to class and have lectures and activities and all of that stuff, this is what we'd be covering. Because you're not sitting in a classroom, you still have to do this stuff, you just have to do it on your own. So if you're not clicking on these, it's basically like you're not coming to class. And if you don't come to class, you don't have what you need to do the assignments outside of class. So please make sure you realize that these links are required. You should be clicking on them, watching the videos, reviewing websites, reading information, all of that stuff every single week, and you should be making sure that you spend some time on that. So remember, I said that this class is going to take you roughly 15 hours a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. So make sure you're doing all of that. Otherwise, you're probably going to find that your grades and your success and your progress are suffering. So this week, we're starting right in. This week's goal is to choose a narrow and focused topic. So you need to have an argumentative topic. It has to be debatable, meaning that it's got to have roughly 50% of people on one side or the other. And it has to be something that you should have a pretty good opinion about. And you want to make sure that you're really trying to find something unique. My big thing is originality. You need to find something that's original to talk about in your full semester project. So there are a bunch of things to do this week. First, watch the welcome video that's posted in the sticky resources at the top. That's a little bit of a longer video, but it will help you get familiar with Moodle and some of the resources and kind of what we're doing in the class. Watch this video that you're doing right now, so good job. Make sure you carefully review the course documents, the syllabus, the course calendar, all of that stuff. Those are also in those sticky resources up top. Please make sure you take time to familiarize yourself with the semester-long project and its components. Then we'll be doing the actual kind of new coursework for this week is talking about info reports, op-eds, and arguments. There's a difference between those 3 types of writing. And what I need you to get out of that is that you're writing an argument. So there's a difference between an argument and an info report. There's a difference between an argument and an op-ed. And you really need to familiarize yourself with that right away so that you can kind of focus on building an argument. Then this is a research argument that you're writing this semester. So there are some tips and tricks to help you figure out how to research. You need to find good research and you need to find a lot of research. And you kind of need to find it quickly because we've only got 8 weeks. So your annotated bibliography is due in 4 weeks at midterm. So starting right away is not a bad idea. For this week, in terms of things you have to actually turn in, there's a syllabus quiz. You have to read the syllabus very carefully because the assignment guidelines for the syllabus quiz are embedded in the syllabus. That's due before Thursday. The library scavenger hunt with the Highlands Library website is due before Thursday as well. Then you have a discussion forum. You have to have preliminary posts due by Friday. and replies due by Sunday. And then you'll have an interest inventory that'll be due before 11:55 p.m. this coming Sunday. So by this Sunday, you really need to have narrowed down and focused your topic. If you haven't gotten into Remind yet, make sure you do that. And if you have any kind of trouble with topics, or if you want to ask me any questions, feel free to send me a remind to ask me your questions about your topics. So here are your resources. Here are your activities and assignments. All of these things are due in this coming first week. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I will post a video soon. It's not up there yet, you'll notice, about the interest inventory, because that's that first check stop assignment. Other than that, see you guys next week.